Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, former single mom, stripper, felon, now keynote speaker, two-time author. I tell the truth about how to navigate challenging personal and professional situations. And recently, one of my coworkers said something to me that was just the absolute best response and the best thing I'd ever heard a coworker say in this situation. So we were discussing, and I was sharing how it's a constant battle for women in general, and specifically me throughout my career, to balance being too assertive with not assertive enough, taking a leadership position, but not being called aggressive, or even simple things like speaking too directly and giving direction while also being expected to be nice and warm and pleasant, and how it's just not the same when it's a woman doing it as a man. And there's tons of science and research on this. And they said, "Oh, wow, really? Like you're still going through that? I mean, your career is a long, lengthy career." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it still happens." And I said, "But it's all right. I'm used to it." And he said, "I'm so sorry you're used to that." Total mic drop. It acknowledged in one simple statement, not only was that wrong, not only was that unfair, but the fact that you've had to spend so much time thinking and adjusting how you move through the world because of it. I'm sorry for that. And I just hope everybody out there hears that statement and uses that statement when you are confronted with information that's about situations you may never experience because of the category you're in. And there's lots of different categories. But that you say that to the person. You don't have to invalidate. You certainly don't understand, and that's all right. You may never understand. And you don't want to excuse the behavior. But in that moment, it was an apology for all the adaptations, all the time wasted, all the unfair results. I'm so sorry you have been used to this poor treatment, this inequitable experience, this less than neutral, constant workplace event. It wasn't a debate. It wasn't a prove it moment. It wasn't a, oh, is it really that bad? I'm so sorry you're used to that. Please take that sentence. Please use that sentence. And by the way, shout out to someone who's going to be an incredible seasoned manager as they continue through their career, and a really outstanding manager now in Drew, because that statement, that was a mic drop moment.